Shielded Prepper. Today we're in a really unique spot. We're on the premier air park, what I think, in Thurston County, Washington. This is a great area, and you can see all down, you can see the mountain off in the distance. See that? That's Mount Rainier. If you're from Washington, there's something so endearing about this mountain. This air park is on a flat plateau, and it has some of the coolest history here. And this is just a great spot for an airport and all these hangars. And I'd say the average age out here is probably in their 60s. It's a really cool place, and there's a lot of young people moving into these type of established communities. Aviation really is a dying industry, and a lot of these guys are old naval aviators, Air Force aviators, Army aviators. They flew for large aviation companies, United Airlines, and I'm working with an Alaska Airlines captain right now and his family. And across the runway, you'll see these really large oak trees. Let me see if you can see some of these really big oak trees. There's another oak tree over here, another big one over here. They're over 200 years old. The problem is they don't know how they got here. They don't know how they even got here. It's really kind of interesting. Okay, I'm getting to the point. I'm just showing you where I'm at today, yet just hang tight with me, and I'm gonna share with you the preparatory thought that we should be thinking about right now if we have essential systems in our homes that are deficient. Now, we also know that there's gonna be a big caveat of price. Right? So we're going to just put that, and let's just hang on to that. We can talk about that at the end. Yet I would ensure that I'm thinking about it, and you should be thinking about it, is looking at the systems in your home. Because if something happens, the odds of having to bug out they're the most extreme. Yet hunkering down and making sure that your home is safe and the safety of your home is being managed, as well as making sure that the essential systems in your homes are doing right. Hey, sir, very interesting about the oak trees. Really interesting. And they don't know how they got there. And this plateau, it's completely flat, and they don't know why. It was just here. It's perfectly flat. It doesn't change in elevation, maybe 2 feet from 3,000 feet. It's perfectly flat, so they don't know if there was another. They don't know. So that being said, I'm on site today at a home that I'm getting ready to sell. We're having the septic system serviced. We had it scheduled last week to have the company come out and pump it in Washington. We have to follow certain requirements when transitioning a home. You may have that in your state, that the septic system has to be in good order and the health department has to receive its bill of health. Well, we come out with the guys last week and we got a problem. Needless to say, without getting into details, it's going to require 8 men over several days to complete this project, to refurbish this septic system. It's not that old, and it's really not in bad shape. It's just failed. Yet they're having to dig up the entire backyard of this property. And it got me thinking that if we were in a real situation of time or strain, or if there was illness that required, because they're even talking about potential things being more severe than the last one. I know maybe you know this, and sorry if I can't see. I know somebody's called attic renewal, maybe Lewis and Clark bought. Yeah, maybe that's right. They maybe bought on the. Yep, maybe they did. I don't know if it goes back that far yet. The trees are really old, and this was a very native land where I'm at years back. We're up by the Nisqually tribes. So all that to say, I would encourage you, me too, because I haven't done mine in the last several years, to schedule a time to have a septic tank pumped. I was talking with their foreman here, and he said, really pay attention to how much laundry detergent, what type of laundry detergent you're using. It shouldn't be granular, it should be liquid. You shouldn't be putting baby wipes down the toilet ever, because that doesn't dissolve and just can goof up a septic system. Too much toilet paper, any feminine products, basically anything that's not toilet paper lightly used is bad for a septic. Right there. So you can see, they had to even bring in an excavator. You can see that. At any rate, just intended on ensuring that you guys understand that although this is wonderful that this is happening and this is going to restore it perfect, it's going to be like it was brand new. These are things that have to happen. And it's going to be a good thing for the buyers. They're going to get collars put on their septic tanks. They'll never have to redig up their yard again. The tank's in great shape. They just have to update this. And it's a really great protective mechanism for buyers. Yet at the same time, our houses require those things. So be thinking, and many of you are going to be on municipal water, which is great. Yet you should have backup water and be intentional about that. Backup water right now is going to be super valuable. If you're on municipal water and it doesn't give you the heebie-jeebies to drink municipal water, start storing some fresh water up in your house. Put some stabilizers in it. Have some jugs. I mean, just to flush a toilet. If power went out or the municipal water had to be shut down because a water main broke, and some of those are really tricky to fix. They can be really deep, or the parts can be difficult to find. And if there's multiple issues in different areas, like after an earthquake or something, having water just to flush the toilet is such a treat. Being on a well, we're on a well and septic, but being on a well, not even being able to flush the toilet, that's frustrating when your water's off. So we always keep lots of water, and I would encourage you to do the same thing. Having more water underneath the bed. They make really cool mobile water systems that are stackable. You can organize them. Here's the runway. Jason, can I walk out to the runway? Let's see here. Let's go down the runway. Jason and I grew up here. So if you guys haven't followed Arizona Lifestyles, go